Alright, welcome to another video. I'm gonna hope to get through chapter, I think it's chapter 10 I'm on. I'm not even sure. But let's see here. Here we go, Kindle Cloud Reader. Okay, so this is chapter 11. Yeah, so I'm on chapter 10, so hopefully I can finish that. Creating and deploying a new stack. We decided to modify the Pulumi program so that it does not provision a new Route 53 zone, but instead uses the value of the zone ID for an existing zone as a configuration value. To create the prod stack, use the command Pulumi stack init and specify prod for its name. Listing the stacks now shows the two stacks, staging and prod, with an asterisk next to prod, signifying that prod is the current stack. Now it's time to set the proper configuration values. For the prod stack, use a new DNS zone ID configuration value set to the ID of the zone that was already created by Pulumi when it provisioned for the staging stack. Change the code to read zone_ID from the configuration and to not create the Route 53 zone object. Run Pulumi to provision the AWS resources. And I'm skipping all of these. I wasn't able to get Pulumi to work on my gear, and I don't really, this isn't very timely for me. I don't really have a need to use Pulumi, so if there's anything I see is good to highlight, I'll make sure to do that. But for now, I'm just moving through this chapter as quick as I can because a lot of it isn't relevant to me currently. Success. The project stack was fully developed. However, the contents of the www.prod directory containing the static files for this site are identical at this point to the contents of the www staging directory. Modify the www-prod/index.html to change hello s3 to hello s3 production. Then run Pulumi up again to detect the changes and upload the modified file to s3. Yeah, shoot, I wish I could be doing this, but whatever, we'll just keep going. Invalidate the cache of the CloudFront distribution to see the change. Visit www.devopsforall.dev and see the message hello s3 production. One caveat about IAC tools that keep track of the state of the system. There are situations when the state as seen by the tool will be different from the actual state. In that case, it is important to synchronize the two states. Otherwise, they will drift apart more and more, and you will be in the situation where you don't dare make any more changes for fear that you will break production. It's not for nothing that the word code is prominent in infrastructure as code. Once you commit to using an IAC tool, best practices say that you should provision all resources via code and no longer spin up any resource manually. It is hard to maintain this discipline, but it pays dividends in the long run. Alright, next section. These are the exercises, the last thing before beginning chapter 11, which I'll do in another video, so this video will be really short. So the first exercise is to provision the same set of AWS resources by using the AWS Cloud Development Kit. And unfortunately, this is going to be another one I skip. This requires a account, AWS account, which I guess I can. I think I have one actually. I have an AWS account actually. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already have one. But anyway, I'm not going to be doing that. Next is to use Terraform or Pulumi to provision cloud resources from other cloud providers such as Google Cloud Platform or Microsoft Azure. Again, I'm not going to be doing that. It's just not that relevant to me right now. Alright, so this is probably the shortest video I've made in a while. It's the end of chapter 10, so I'll see you in the next video, which will be chapter 11.